No, this is Jerry Jones' fault. Because Jerry Jones says he wanted to see the leaves and how they fall. Well, it's autumn already and it's June. It's autumn. The leaves are falling off the trees, Booger McFarland. C.D. Lamb said, you wanted to see what the market's going to be? There it is, $35 million. And I ain't giving you no hometown discount.
The Dallas Cowboys are being completely overlooked. They had a quiet offseason, as most of you would know. They didn't make many moves, and because of that, people have literally forgot about this team. I know Jerry Jones isn't the best owner. I know people are upset that they didn't improve, but when you look at this roster up and down, it's a top 7 to top 5 roster in the league, and they are overdue to finally break through and get to the point everyone has been hoping for them to finally get to. And with the Super Bowl window closing, it's now or never in Dallas. So in this video, I want to talk about what the Cowboys did do this offseason, what players I expect to step up and have a big season, what the outlook for this season should be, and so much more. But before I begin, I would really appreciate it if you would drop a like and subscribe. It only takes 5 seconds, plus you can always change your mind. I am on the road to 30k subscribers, and with your support, I believe we can get there super fast. Alright, so it's no secret that Dallas as a unit, we're gelling really good, said Steele. Everyone is killing it in the classroom and on the field, and we're really moving leaps and bounds over last year. An upgraded O-line in Dallas will only help elevate an offense that was #1 in the league in the first year of Mike McCarthy as the Cowboys play caller. So Steele's comments are definitely a promising sign that it's on the right track back to where it should be. The Dallas Cowboys began their team minicamp on Tuesday, as each player on the roster was in attendance for the mandatory team workout, aside from 2 players, C.D. Lamb and Peyton Hendershot. While Lamb's absence was expected, as he awaits a new contract extension with the team, Hendershot's absence was credited to a minor medical procedure that he needed to have done. Henderson's absence was credited to a minor medical procedure that he needed to have done. If Henderson had been present, he still would have been working with a rehab group as he nurses an ankle injury. The procedure is not related to his ankle issue. Anyways, this offseason, the Cowboys went to work in the form of former All-Pro veteran Eric Kendricks and rookie 3rd-round pick Maurice Leafau. Damone Clark, a former 4th-round pick entering his 3rd year in the league, who is now the most tenured linebacker on the Cowboys defense, recently had high praise for both Kendricks and Leafau. Going into detail regarding what he's seen thus far from the rookie, he's a sponge, said Clark. He asks a lot of questions, he goes out there and does everything 110%. He gives his all on every play, and the sky's the limit for him. Also switching topics, during the media availability at OTAs on Thursday, 2nd-year running back Deuce Vaughn was seen taking reps out of the slot as a wide receiver. As Mike McCarthy looks to add some new wrinkles to his offense going into year 2 as the play caller, for Vaughn, it's been a learning opportunity as the Cowboys look for a way to maximize an offensive weapon that didn't see a lot of action in his rookie year. It was one of those things that we had kind of talked about at the end of the season last year, Vaughn said. Talking with offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer just a little bit about getting with the slot, just learning a little bit more about it, because it's one of the things I did in college and I love to do. Just adds another value. Vaughn continued his running back work during OTA sessions, and he has also been taking backup returner reps to Kevontae Turbin just as he did in 2023. After the Cowboys traded up in the 6th round of the 2023 draft to go grab Southern Miss cornerback Eric Scott Jr., the versatile defensive back saw his time as a rookie on the sideline, despite being active for every game. He did not make an appearance in his first season in the league. Going into year 2 and under a new defensive system, Scott says that he is ready for when his opportunity is called upon. I'm ready to be the next man up, Scott said. My confidence is better. The first year I was getting my feet wet, understanding the business and the game. I'm ready to go. I can show you better than I can tell you. I think the linebackers are going to be much better this year. That just always seems like a staple for Mike Zimmer defenses, and it's probably one of the more attractive aspects of his defense the Cowboys were looking at when they hired him. The linebacker play hasn't been the best over the last few years, and injuries have played a big part of that. But from the addition of Eric Kendricks, the return of DeMarvion Overshawn, who hasn't practiced yet with the team, but is still rehabbing, and the drafting of Maurice Leafau, I think it's going to be a much better group. Throw in Micah Parsons, wherever he might fit into that equation, and it's going to be a better group, especially stopping the run. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As for the offense, I expect another season with a ton of productivity. I think Dak Prescott is going to have a career year, and C.D. Lamb is going to repeat what he did last year. I don't think the offense is going to be a problem at all, and I think they're going to be able to put up points with anyone. Really, the biggest thing is, can they do it when it really matters in the playoffs? Looking at the Cowboys' schedule this year, I think it works in their favor. They open up in the dog pound. That's going to be a tough game, but after that, they get to face teams like the Saints, Giants, Steelers, Falcons, and other teams like that. Those definitely aren't gimmies, and Dallas has to take them seriously. But I don't think the Cowboys will have any trouble finding regular season success, and I think that they will be in a great spot in the playoff bracket, but they need to get over the hump and make a deep run, or else it is time to completely rebuild. Anyways, the biggest news with this team right now is the CeeDee Lamb contract situation. When you look at CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson's statistics side by side, Jefferson is ahead, but not by much. By that rule, you would say that Lamb deserves a contract less than Jefferson. Sure, that's taking contract philosophy in a vacuum here, but that would be the starting point for both sides to work from. Now Jefferson has sent the benchmark, both Lamb and the Cowboys front office have a figure to work with and will more than likely be the next contract to get done. Last month, Jerry Jones mentioned that he was interested in seeing more leaves fall before extending CeeDee Lamb, meaning that he wanted to get a baseline of what the market looks like after a few other wide receivers got new contracts of their own. Now the biggest leaf has fallen, with Jefferson's contract making him the highest paid wide receiver in history, averaging $35 million per year. To me, Lamb and his agent definitely have a strong argument of being the highest paid receiver in the league, but the Cowboys front office have two other very large contract extensions on their radar, with the expectation that Micah Parsons will likely make him the highest non-paid QB in NFL history, and then Dak Prescott obviously can get as much money as he wants as well. It's definitely going to be pretty interesting to see how everything plays out for Dallas, but all I know is that they are super under the radar right now, and I think it's a good thing. Let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about this team heading into the 2024 season. That's all I got for this video. Thank you all so much if you made it to this point, and if you enjoyed and haven't yet, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe, because your support truly does mean the world. Also, one more thing, follow me on Instagram, because I am starting to post cool sports content on there every single day. And until next time, I will see you all later.